Okay. Right, how are you?
Yeah, good mate, yeah.
Yeah, good. Well done. You tolerated all the investigations pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The scanner going down the other day wasn't great fun. Had to be reset.
Well, there you go. But you had a functional MRI.
Yeah.
So this was the one that I was particularly, I wanted to know whether we should consider an awake craniotomy or a sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah? And I'm going to throw the ball onto your court to decide.
Right, okay.
I think it will be very reasonable to do it asleep as well. Yeah?
Yeah.
There are some areas of activation very close to the tumor.
Yeah.
But I think the amount of tumor removed is much more important. So the question is going to be, are you going to accept a bit of speech deficit or not? If the speech is paramount to you, then we'll have to wake you up.
What do you mean, how much of a deficit are we talking about?
So you are not going to be mute, yeah?
Yeah.
But you may struggle with some of the words.
Right.
Like a bit of a stutter.
What do you think, baby?
I don't know what to suggest, darling, because you're the one that's having to go through all of this.
If it's me, I'd probably say awake.
Will you remember being awake
Oh yeah.
after the operation?
Oh yeah.
The concerns I've had every time I've had operations before, when I've been woken up, I've been sick because of the
I know.
anaesthetic. So is there anything that can be given to me? Because obviously the last thing you need me to be
I have
doing
no
is
idea.
balling up when I'm...
That would be for our anaesthetist to make that decision.
I think if you have a chat with the anaesthetist and find out if there's anything they're pretty sure they can do, then wake me up. Obviously, I know there is going to be changes. I understand and I accept that. But obviously, I want you to do the best capable job you can. So if that means having to wake me up for it, then so be it.
Again, it's one of those things where it's a difficult decision to make in the sense that the more I take out, the better it is in long term.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So it makes sense then, doesn't it?
If we wake you up and you start to have speech problem, then that might limit the amount of the tumor that I can take out.
Right.
Are you with me?
Right, so you're planning on obviously opening me up, getting it sorted out, then waking me up and starting to take it out.
Yeah.
And then you'll know as you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do what you got to do, man. Speak to your anaesthetist.
No, but what I'm trying to say to you is that if I don't wake you up, there is a fair chance that I'm going to remove more
Oh, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
of the tumor.
Right,
And
okay.
long term, that
Long-
would be better.
Yeah.
However, it's more likely to affect your speech.
But it was more likely to
because you
affect your
can't
speech.
monitor.
More likely, but not to a higher degree. And the reason I'm telling
Is
you
there
that,
there any other changes that could happen as well the more you get out of it? Is it just going to be my speech, or can it be other things that could be affected by?
well, it could be the motor, but for that I don't need to keep you to wake you up because we monitor you with needles and we have a neurophysiologist, so you have a continuous monitoring of that.
Yeah, because obviously, as you understand, this is the left side that I've got a tumour and I've only got the right eye.
Yeah.
So if
I don't care about the eye. We'll be far away from the eye.
No, but if I
vision.
lose the motility on the right side, will that affect the eye on the right side because of the?
No.
Oh right, okay, yeah, then then.
Look, the eye or the vision is somewhere here.
Right.
Yeah. Your tuber is over there. So.
Right. Okay. Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then.
Minus
I think you would be better if you were asleep and they took as much as they could.
Yeah, for long term, because obviously, do we know what it actually is now? Do we know what
No.
grade it is or anything like that?
No, we won't be able to know until we do
The biopsy.
the biopsy. It's not just a biopsy. We need to send them everything that we remove. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a pretty
All
good
right.
idea of what it might be, but we want to know.
So regarding the
certain
speech, are you thinking more of a stutter or slurred words? Or?
Yes, or difficulty finding some words. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I've been having lately anyway.
Which they
Last
can be,
week or
it
so.
really depends on the psychology of the patient. Yeah. You can sail through and that's it. You put up with it and you use other words or whatever. But there are people who can be quite affected by it psychologically because you can't really express yourself, you
Get
become
frustrated.
extremely frustrated,
Yeah.
and you become a little angry person.
Yeah, I'm not that psychologically wound, so I don't think having a speech problem will cause me an issue.
That was my
Yeah.
impression.